Hi, I'm Chad with Move Forward Guitar. This lesson is from our series Beginner Jazz Chords. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you 3 different ways to play a dominant 7th chord. First off, if you like all the chord diagrams for this series, including the diagrams for this lesson, you can download our free e-guide, Beginner Jazz Chords, by clicking the link on the screen. So I'm going to show you 3 different ways to play a dominant 7th chord. I'm going to show you one with the root on the 6th string, one with the root on the 5th string, and one with the root on the 4th string. And this will allow you to play a dominant 7th chord up and down the fretboard. You could take one dominant 7th chord and play it in 3 different spots. And a dominant 7th chord, along with the major 7 and minor 7, is one of the most common chords in jazz. And it is the most common chord in blues and funk. So if you want to get into any of those styles, this is a really important chord. But it's in lots of other styles as well, not just jazz-based styles or blues-based styles. So the first one I'm going to show you has the root on the 6th string, and it sounds like this. And that's a G7 because the lowest note in this voicing is the root, and the lowest note that I'm holding is a G. So this makes it a G7, but it's a movable chord. There's no open string, so if I moved it up here, my lowest note would be an A, that'd be an A7. So you can play it up and down the neck anywhere you want, and as long as you know what the name of the lowest note is, you know the name of the chord. And the way you fret this chord is with your first finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, your 2nd finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret, your 4th finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And like I said, the rest of the strings are muted out. And the way this chord is voiced is root, minor 7, major 3rd, perfect 5th, or root, flat 7, 3, 5. The next version I'm going to show you has the root on the 5th string, and it sounds like this. And this is a C dominant 7 or a C7 because the lowest note again is the root and the lowest note that I'm holding is a C, but again it's movable, so if I moved it to here that would make my lowest note a D. This would be a D7. And the way you fret this is to bar with your first finger in the 3rd fret from the 5th string through the 1st string. Your 3rd finger goes on the 4th string, 5th fret. Your 4th finger goes on the 2nd string, 5th fret. So that means your first finger is really catching the 5th string, the 3rd string, and the 1st string in the 3rd fret. And the way this chord is voiced is root, perfect 5th, minor 7, major 3rd, perfect 5th again. Or root, 5, flat 7, 3, 5. And the last one I'm going to show you has the root on the 4th string like I mentioned, and that one sounds like this. And again, the lowest note is a root, and I'm holding an F note, so that's an F7. But again, it's movable, no open string, so if I moved it up here, this lowest note would be a G, that'd be a G7. So you can move it anywhere up and down the neck. And the way you fret this is with your first finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret, your 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 5th fret, your 2nd finger on the 2nd string, 4th fret, and your 4th finger on the 1st string, 5th fret. And this one is voiced root, perfect 5th, minor 7, major 3rd, or root, 5, flat 7, 3. So that's 3 ways to play a dominant 7th chord. If you'd like to learn more chords like this, more beginner jazz chords, be sure to check out the rest of the lessons in this series. And be sure to download the e-guide. Like I said, it contains all the diagrams for the chords that were in this lesson, plus all the diagrams for the chords in the whole series, so it'll be really useful to you. And be sure to subscribe because we had at least one new lesson every day.